I want to show you how to do a long tail cast on using the thumb method. Now this is particularly useful if you're an English style knitter because you're using your right hand to wrap the yarn around. When you start with the long tail cast on, you're always going to want to have about 3 times the width of the finished work in a tail, which is why it's known as a long tail cast on. Alternatively, if you've got an awful lot of stitches and you're worried that you won't have a long enough tail, pull the other end of your yarn from inside your cake and use that for the tail. So you can tie the two together. You can use one as a tail and the other for the working yarn, then break off the tail when you're done. For this example, I'm just going to use a shortish tail. So you begin by working a slip stitch. So wrap your yarn around your finger, pull this through. Pop that slip stitch that you've just created on. Now we're going to go and use the thumb of our left hand. This is the tail over here. Use the thumb of the left hand, scoop from underneath, put your needle tip in, leave your thumb there, then resting your needle on the crook of your right hand, wrap the yarn around the needle as this you're going to knit, and then the little loop of yarn that is sitting under your thumb, lift that over, pull the tail tight. So I'll do that a few more times. I bring up nice and close to the camera. Scoop the yarn tail with your left thumb, put your needle into the loop that you've just created. Keep holding on to it though with your left thumb. Wrap the yarn, the working yarn, around the needle with your right hand. Then use your thumb that is still in that loop to lift it over and pull the tail tight. So I'll do a few more a little bit faster so you get more of a rhythm of it. Wrap it around your thumb, put the needle in, wrap with the right hand, lift the loop over. Wrap, over, on, wrap, over, on. Now just to show you how it is the same as the standard long tail method. For the standard long tail you have your tail in front and you have your working yarn behind, and you loop your 2 yarns over your index and your thumb and you let them drop down underneath and hold them in your fist. So you're going to take the tip of your needle into that loop in the thumb, which is identical to what we did a while ago, and then you lift your needle over, scooping the yarn that was on your index finger, pull it through, drop your thumb out and tighten that up. So when you're lifting back over across the one on the index finger, that's the same as the knitting with the right hand. Scoop underneath, lift over the back one, pull it through, take your thumb out, and then use your thumb to pull down on the yarn tail. And each time you kind of re-grip because you have to reorientate your fingers. So that's how you do a long tail cast on, either the thumb or the standard method. You can see as well underneath here, they both create identical edge for your work here.